My name is Crucian Girl, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a 3D printer GIANTARM upgrade. It would be the second 3D printer I own. I had owned the Anycubic 13 Mega, and I did like it, but this one has two extruders, and I just wanted to get an upgrade because the other one I had is pretty old. So here are a couple of this stuff that's in there. I started to just take everything out because it will be making it easier, but here's the plate, the instructions. This is what you're going to be using to level your printer, leveling paper, which is convenient. I didn't get it, and it lays out the instructions pretty good, because when I had the Anycubic, I had to kind of figure it out. Trial and error. So you have your tools, got your nozzle, they give you a card. And these are screws. This is gonna, I believe this is gonna be what you're gonna use to hook on to here. So let me see if I could. I don't know why it's not letting me go through it. I'll figure that out later. But here's some more. What else is in the box? Scraper when you're scraping the models off the plate. Tubes. This is what where your filament's gonna go through. Give me a couple of, small filament. I guess I could, to test. I guess especially good for when you're leveling, you can test it out. Give me a black one. USB cord. This is when if you hook this up to your computer, to your 3D printer, and you can print from computer to printer. But I feel like the best thing is just to use the cards. Give me a mouse pad. I believe this is one of those clear sheets. Let me see. Recommended for slid. Print height. Hot surface. So maybe it goes onto here. Maybe. Figuring it out. PSU. Power supply unit. Okay. Here's your extruders. So it's comes with two, because this works with two extruders. This is where your filament's gonna feed into. Let me see. All right. So I'm gonna start pulling the rest of the stuff out, having it set up, and see you guys in a little. Lay it out. So here is the manual, instructions, and what's great about this is it comes in many languages, but the instructions are simple, and I believe, I want to say, assembly wise, you got your packing list. Pretty much shows you how it's gonna look at the end, all the parts, pieces, what everything's called. And then the instructions part, you got your assembly, your wiring, and your printing portion. And then the other languages on the other page. But it's, for it to, it might look a little complicated, but as far as the instructions are laid out, it should be very quick and simple to put together. So I'm gonna go ahead and because I have everything later, start putting everything together. I got on my little tools. So my nozzle will be later. the screws. Make sure I have my flashlight so I can be able to, if I need to peek and look at something better. Oh, all right, let's begin. All right, so basically, I got the tower attached to the platform. I had the input device put up, but I was like, oh shoot, I'm missing something. So this is where you're gonna like put all your instructions in, or I mean, basically you're monitoring, you know, temp, what else, print time, uh, and other stuff. I'll get more into details later when I actually start printing something, but so I'm basically like going off instructions, looking at the images, trying to figure out how things are put together. So basically, you know, I went back on here. I saw how, pretty much how they're put, how they're laid out, basically. Trying to find the words to say it properly. Let me see. So I noticed this, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. It goes into the groove, and then you spin it, and then that locks it in. So that's what I gotta do to put the two of them in there. And then that's where your filaments are gonna be fed into. So that is where I'm at right now. Let me see what else. Yeah. So it's like when you look at the box, you're like, oh my god, this is like a lot of stuff, but it's for the most part stuff are like put together. It's just like the big pieces you just gotta connect. Where are you, Pete? Yeah. All right. So let me continue. All right. All right, so I think I'm running into a problem here because I believe I'm missing this piece. Because I'm trying to attach this up here. Let me see. So it should, I believe, fit like this. This is just for the spool, filament spool holder. But because at first I was like, wait a minute, does this go here? But there's no way that it would even match. And the holes in here do not match to this. So I believe I am missing one more of these. But it's just a filament hole, so I'm not gonna be too down about it. Because in fact, I saw some of the reviews, and because people have issues with it, as far as holding the spool up there over like long periods of time. I don't know, like maybe making it unbalanced is weird. But you know, I figured, okay, a fixed action for that would be maybe attach it to like a maybe like a because it's going to be enclosed, so I could always attach it somewhere. Not this just for example, but you know, just have a spool holder upside down and you know, attach it there. It feeds through here. So that's my fixed action. I'm just gonna move from trying to figure this out, because I could figure, that's how I use a fixed, to getting the wiring done. So you know, I'm over just trying to put these on here. So I'm on step 7, and I believe I'm supposed to see this. Maybe I'm supposed to flip it around or something? No. No. Yeah, so most of the time I'm just trying to figure out this. But it says loosen the fixing screw of the cover, install the fixing bracket onto the screw, then tighten and fix it. And that's another issue. I'm like, where are some of these pieces? Okay. So I might be missing pieces, but if I can't find it, I'm just gonna go move on to the wiring portion. Yeah. I mean, it might be, it might. All right, so I believe I figured it out. All right, so you see this part? I believe this is where the filament, when you, from the spool that's gonna be here, feeds into this, goes down the tube, into the nozzle bed. So, just gonna attach it right here. Okay, and as far as step 7, I believe that's already on here because you see the screws, you see, where am I at? See the screws, this attachment, and I believe that's what that is. Okay, all right, on to wiring. Okay, so with the wiring, the book kind of like threw me off a little bit, but I was like, these instructions are right here for this for this. Okay, anyways, yeah, so the, as far as like labeling, the right here is the cable number. And so you have this one long one, it splits off into 2, and it goes into the back of the extruder. And I guess this is, I want to say this is like a filament sensor. Then you have your X, that's gonna go into the X-axis motor. No, that's the Z, because up and down. And then hold on 1 second. Now I just got confused myself. Yeah, so this should be Z. So you're up and down. So this, I want to say, is your, oh no, this is your one. No. Okay, so I figured it out. All right, so I basically had this little diagram to kind of remind me, you know, X this way, Y, Z up. So again, the cables are labeled, and I pretty much just kept going back and kind of like, oh, this is X, and it goes in here, just matching it up with the picture. As you see the, I guess, the wheel I call it. This thing right here is in the image, so it's plugged back here, and then comes back around to this, and then the X goes into this motor, and I just push it in. There's like a plugs right into that. So basically that is done for the wiring. So I believe that the next thing to do is zip tie. So I could like zip tie all of it together to hold it like this, and this will be all free. there's some space under here, so I believe I could zip tie it down, keep it from getting loose. This not so much. I don't think it's really any place for me. I could zip tie it, I guess, somehow. But so basically the only thing is this, but like I said, you know, I'm missing this. So I'll probably just order I might have enough. Wait a minute. So I just okay. So I just need I got 4 of these. So I just probably need some screws. And they do give you some screws, but these are smaller. So I don't think there's any small screws in here. Oh, let's see. Oh shoot! Wait a minute. That would actually match this. No, but yeah. So, oh, and just to let you know, if you go, I had to like shake the box because there were some loose screws in there. So be mindful of that. Alright, what else? Okay, so I did the wiring. So next is printing. And, you know, that's if the whole, you know, of course you plug it up too. But, basically, that's where you have your paper and you go through leveling. And, I have like a STL file, for basically for leveling. It's really good because it shows you like, okay, like, how close you are to the bed, and from there you make your adjustments. So, this. Okay, so this has to go here. So I just gotta, you know, put it on. So yeah, that definitely goes on there. I guess there's a sticky when you put it, and I believe you put it like this. This would be somewhere over there probably. I thought, okay, and I believe this comes out. Yeah. And then you put this bad boy on. Wait a minute. Yeah. No. Does it say in these adjust the palm screen slide the A4 paper one? It's okay. Trying to see where. Well, I mean, you definitely see this there, so I guess they were not gonna put some instruction that's self-explanatory. All right, the printing part is gonna be a whole separate video, just because I can probably explain leveling a lot better. But here it is. All put together. All right.